Hey, you guys, welcome back. It is Barb City where it's litty. Let's go on ahead and get into it. Do not forget to fill my comments with hashtag BCG, money bags or unicorns for good vibes. Do not forget the tacos for the queen of tacos as well. And with that, y'all, we have so much to get into, not only during this live, but in the next few videos, we are going to be breaking down so much, okay? I know that you guys already know a lot of the things that took place, but I simply don't care. I feel like nobody breaks things down like me. So, with that being said, I feel like my opinion is still very much needed, right? Anyway, y'all know I just came off a vacation. I also have something else to tell y'all, but I am gonna wait till later. But I feel like I finally found out why I'm slacking. Okay, so we will be getting into that in a few days. But anyway, I want to start off light with a little key, and then we will make our way to the razzle dazzle on Nicki Minaj. Okay, but again, you guys be looking out for like our videos going forward after this live. Okay, I need to get it together, period. Anyway, don't be afraid to comment so I can welcome you guys all to the live. And so I can know that my comments are working. And let me know that you guys can hear me. Hi, Queen Miranda. How are you, Queen? Welcome to the live. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Um, let's get into everything. Hold on. First of all, keep in mind during this video that I have a lot of catching up to do. Okay, so some of the comment or some of the topics you guys probably already know about. But anyway, Lotto is denying that she is pregnant, you guys. As you guys can see here, she did post these photos and she said, "Shut the F up and get ready for the album." Now, in my opinion, I still feel like Lotto is pregnant. I don't really care if she's pregnant or not, but I do feel like she is pregnant. You guys, please like my video for me, okay? Run me up, please. Help me get my watch hours back where they need to be. Hi, CVT Productions. Welcome to the live, babe. Sorry I messed up your name. It's kind of long, okay? Hi, Queen Del Rey Desi. How are you? She said, "Hi, sis. Love you, Barb City Gang and Barb's. Love you as well." Miranda says, "Right. Just admit it and stop denying it. We see her showing." I do think she's pregnant. Like I said, I could be wrong. It's none of my business. But let's move forward into Rihanna. Speaking of pregnancies, she is out here trolling her fans, as you guys can see here. She commented on this video of this lady saying that she's thinking about getting pregnant, and Rihanna said, "Wait, so I'm not crazy then?" Bet. Now, again, I do believe that Rihanna was just being funny and she was just trolling. But either way it goes, it's like Rihanna did say once she got pregnant, she was going to start kicking them babies out. So I am not surprised. I really wouldn't care because now listen to everything I have to say in full. All right. Rihanna does have the money to take care of her baby, right? But I'm not about to sit here and act like I don't have something to say about the other women who give birth back to back to back. Now, there's nothing wrong necessarily with having stair steppers, especially when you are Rihanna and you do have money to make sure all your kids are taken care of, all of your kids are by the same man, so on and so forth. But most importantly for me, it's important for a baby to be able to enjoy their time as the baby. Like, if you know what I mean, then you know. I feel like that's where jealousy comes in with siblings when they're not able to appreciate their time as the child, like as the little baby, getting spoiled, getting that extra baby love. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of have to share your moment And that's how it's been since Rihanna has been having kids, if you guys know what I mean. But um again, that's none of my business. That's simply how I feel. But anyway, let's get into one more thing on Rihanna. So I guess Rihanna was leaving something. I'm not really sure. But I know for a fact, you guys, her security guard or whoever was supposed to hold the door for her definitely ended up getting fired, in my opinion. I'm going to play a quick clip. Hold on.
What's up, Ree? How are you, Ree? Rihanna, can I give you this gift? Rihanna? Ree, can I you hear new Ree or same Ree?
Like, he knows damn well he was out of line.
You bitch! How dare you? Oh my god!
Didn't it look like he did that on purpose?
Hold the fuck up.
Like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Let me read some of your comments and then we will move forward. Hold on. So, okay, Miranda, don't get me ahead of my topics. Like I said, we have a lot of catching up to do, not only in this video, but period, like all the videos to come, okay? But let me see. Kimmy Kim, I hope I said your name correctly. They said hi there. Hello, babes. Welcome to the live. I hope you love it here. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, like this video for me, you guys. I'm trying to get my watch hours back up to where they need to be. Your girl been slacking. Hey, Estelia, queen, welcome to the live, babes. Um, Let me put her comment on the screen. Okay, period. Let's see. Crandall Williams, welcome to the live, babe. They said that's not the first time this happened. I remember it happened like back in 2013. Are you talking about the video of Rihanna? Oh, that's what Estelia was talking about. Estelia said, yes, fired. I agree. I believe he was fired. CVT production said, definitely fired. Y'all know Rihanna is not about to play with him. Hey, babe, welcome to the live, King. He said, what's up, though? Who's on Facebook? Thank you, babe. Watching from Facebook. Crandall Williams said Rihanna. Okay. I don't know, but that's what they said. Anyway, and that's it on Rihanna. Like I said, I'm moving swiftly through these first few topics because we do got some things to get into on the Queen, period. Now, Glorilla, we got to get into it because who's Glorilla? Glorilla who? Like I'm telling you, this is the prime example of you ain't ugly, you just broke. Okay, so first of all, this right here is a video that Glorilla posted, okay? And I am going to play another video of Glorilla in just a second, just not this one. But as you guys know, when Glorilla posted this video, people were like, damn, Glorilla looks totally different. And y'all know that Glorilla's trying to say the only thing she got done was her nose. And the reason why she looks so good is because her nose is starting to settle. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. As you guys know, my stance has always been that Glorilla's new looks are being made with makeup. Like, it's truly able to be done. That's what foundation and the whole contouring process and all that stuff is about. Like, you could literally make yourself look like someone else depending on who does your makeup and how talented you are with it. So anyway, Glorilla had came out and she said, my face is the same. The only thing I got done was my nose, and you guys are seeing the makeup, right? So, as you guys know, that's been my stance. But when I look at this photo, and this video that I'm about to play, I simply I don't know. Let's look at the video. Hold on. Okay. So look at this video of Glorilla. And I'm not going to take the fact that she looks super good. Okay. Glorilla looks really, really good. But I do feel like she did a little bit more, especially to her lips. Again, me and all of her fans feel like Glorilla needs to stop right here. Okay. This is where she needs to stop. I feel like every celebrity gets to this point where they look totally different, but they look really, really good, really pretty, but they always end up doing something else to where they no longer are in this stage and they no longer look good. So, regardless of what Glorilla did or how much she did, I feel like she should be happy with how she looks now. And I hope to God that Glorilla stops doing whatever it is that she's doing so that she does not ruin this outcome that she got, right? And end up having to chisel at her face over time like Cardi B has, right? Cardi B has had to chisel at her face time and time again. Lil Kim has had to chisel at that. Okay, so it's not looking good for them. Now, with that being said, here were some of the comments that Glorilla did get. She looks different every month. I thought this was Lil Mama. They do resemble each other to me, but anyway, money really make you look different. Let me go get some. I can't see that top comment. It's covered up by the views. She needs to leave her face the F alone. It's giving Shark Tale. Okay, no more glow. You look good, boo. And another person said, that's enough glow. Don't touch nothing else. And I totally agree. I don't agree with the whole Shark Tale comment and thing like that. I think Glorilla looks good and she needs to stop here. Now, with that being said, let me read some of your comments and then we are going to move forward. Hold on. So Delray Desi said that hairstyle with the middle part bust down makes Glow look like she got that Rihanna forehead. Well, she actually does have the Rihanna forehead. Like she thinks she looks like Rihanna. I could disagree, but a lot of people do agree that she does look like Rihanna. Delray Desi also said, yeah, because she didn't have lace Z bubbled pillow lips before. No, she didn't. I do believe that she might have got, a little lip injections. Hi, Patricia. How are you, Queen? Welcome to the live, babes. Estelia said, I agree. I thought it was makeup, but a rhinoplasty does change the whole face. But nah, she's listening to Cardi with the face card. Early in life, she's too young. I do agree. You said she's listening to Cardi. I don't know. I know she didn't go to Cardi's doctor. Ain't no mother effing way. But let me see what else was said. Thank you, Patricia, for using my beautiful members only emojis in the chat. You know, I love it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Miranda says, even on Rihanna's worst day, she wouldn't look like that. Glow is going out sad. I don't know. Miranda, for the first time ever, I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree because the thing is, Glorilla is actually better than every last one of these like out of all the new girls, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, Sexy Red, so on and so forth. Glorilla is the only one who not only has her own sound, she doesn't have to steal anybody's bars. She doesn't have to steal anybody's flows. She's not leaning on drama to sell, okay? She's not like doing PR stunts to get her name out there. Like Glorilla is actually doing her damn thing. And not just that, what's funny is the fact that we all seen how Megan Thee Stallion had to literally cheat to outdo Glorilla's numbers. You see what I'm saying? So if Glorilla was failing or if she was going outside, people like Megan the Stallion wouldn't be moving the way that they're moving. They wouldn't be mad at her because she's simply winning. They're snubbing her out of awards and all kinds of things, like the same stuff we see people do to the greatest female rapper of all time. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I feel like Glorilla looks really good, and I feel like out of all the girls, Glorilla is doing her damn thing. And I don't have to be a huge fan to say that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but yes, Miranda. Um, hold on, where'd that comment go? Okay. Miranda, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear the people cutting our grass out front. Miranda said Glow needs to learn to love herself and stop being insecure. She's going to end up worse than botched if she keeps this up. Now, I do agree with that. I feel like if you had to alter any part of yourself, you are dealing with a level of insecurities, right? So yeah, I really can't argue with that. Miranda also said, shaking my head, she looked better before when she was more natural. Now she's doing too much. She should have just stayed her true self. Now that could be a thing too. Some people are just not into, the altered look and things like that. So I understand what Miranda is saying. Now, Patricia, welcome to the live queen. Not you being a member of my members only for 15 mother effing months straight. Now, I do know that it's been longer than that because I know that there was a time when you like rejoined 2 days after it, like, I don't know what. Dang, can you get away from my goddamn window? Shit. How is snow outside and you outside my shit trying to cut a piece of grass or snow blow some snow away? Like, it's not even that much snow out there. The devil is a goddamn lie. Like, get your biscuit head ass the fuck away from my window. The hell? What is happening? I can't wait to tell y'all why I really been slacking and why I'm ready to pop off on this person outside. Like, if y'all already seen the news, please don't say nothing in the comments. But I promise I'm gonna put y'all on. But anyway, Patricia, I love you, babes. Period. That kind of threw me off. I love you. And she said, "My good sister, I am so overjoyed. Barb City Gang. Period." Oh my God, they are pissing me off. I'm ready to open my window. Like, get the fuck back. No, let me stop. Okay. Um, Andrew Shippey, thank you for watching from Facebook. And they said hello from SC. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I can't figure it out. Huh, babe? Oh, South Carolina. Welcome, welcome to the chat. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You guys like my mother effing video. Please help me run it up. Miranda also said, "It's okay. I respect your opinion." Thank you, babes. I appreciate you. Estelia says, "Yes, she's a Leo. She gonna go hard." Yeah, see that's one thing I'm not gonna take from Glorilla. Patricia said, "Glorilla looks good, but I hope and pray that she quits while she's ahead." Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Hell, I hope she's watching this video so she know, like, girl, stop now. Delray Desi says, "Go off, sis. Period." That's one thing I'ma do. Estelia says, "Super supporters, Barb City, period. Hey, boo, hey." Okay. Is okay. So that's all of those comments. Let's move forward into Young Miami. So Young Miami. Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong. It's like I feel like she put this song out and deleted it because I can't find it anywhere. Let me know if she hasn't put it out yet. But either way it goes, Young Miami was basically on Instagram Live, and she was ranting and raving about people talking stuff about her new song that she's about to put out. So she basically put a snippet out and people were dragging her, not really feeling it. And this is what she had to say.
what y'all talking about. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about in the comments. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about on Twitter. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about on TikTok. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. When I drop my motherfucking tape, y'all bitches is gonna owe me an apology. And that's all I gotta say. I'm telling you. I know good music. I listen to music. All that your Miami K rap shit. Listen, I'm telling y'all, y'all don't even listen. I'm telling y'all, literally just heard. You know it's tea when you see the. You know it's tea when you see the two fingers touches. Don't act like when we getting into some tea. Don't act like we don't be clocking shit. Don't act like we ain't thing yeah. Like don't play on my top. Like y'all bitches love to act like y'all forgot something. Don't play with me. So when we do this, we don't know what that means. So like now it's like when me and Santana was sitting on the couch and we was clocking shit the whole time. Now everybody like, oh, we don't like, come on, stop playing. Stop playing. Let's stop playing with me.
On some real stuff, my question is, did y'all even understand what she was saying? Okay. But anyway, tell me why everybody in the comments started posting stuff like this, y'all. Nobody was trying to hear what Carisha had to say about her little snippet. It was hilarious. First of all, it was an absolute mess. Like Carisha knows damn well when she was winning for her and JT, it was simply because she had a little ghostwriter. Like we all know that Young Miami is not a rapper. Young Miami said that she is not a damn rapper. Like, please stop playing with us. But as you guys can see in them comments, like they were simply not on her side. And nobody is looking forward to the new song. Let me know if you guys are looking forward to new Young Miami Heat. Okay. And let me know if you guys will be listening. You guys know my coins are for the queen. So I will not be listening unless I just so happen to hear it by accident. Now, with that being said, before we get into the razzle dazzle on Nicki Minaj, let's read some of your comments. Let me scroll up to the new ones. Hold on. Okay. Hey, what does I say? Elta cocking. I don't know. Hey, babes, how are you? They said, hey, Barb City. Hey, babes, welcome to the live. Patricia said, Chow, she tried to put that out and everybody drug her. Oh, it was like, Carisha, please don't do that no more. Did she delete the song, y'all? Did she put it out and delete it, or did she just decide not to put it out because she got dragged from the snippet? Please let me know, you guys. Estelia said, that's Miami for you, though. 305 girls. Patricia says, embarrassing. Hold on, because I know exactly what you're looking for.
Embarrassing.
Anyway, let me go back to the comments, y'all. Hold on. She deleted it. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, somebody please confirm that. Somebody in the comments, please confirm that. Hi, Mr. Divine. How are you, babes? Welcome to the live. Hey, hey, hey. Somebody please confirm that she dropped that song and deleted it. Like, what? Miranda said, ain't nobody want that trash from her pissy face. Needs to sit the F down. Miss Peabody. Miss Peabody. Oh my God. Okay. Delray Desi said, in the words of the rap goddess, boo tomatoes. Oh my God. Patricia said, girl, we tore her up. Stop it. Where? See, this is what I'm saying. I was on vacation in ATL and I missed so much. That is hilarious. Delray Desi said, I like JT better than Miami. And no, not really. I couldn't understand her just babbling. I could not understand her. It sounds like her nose is always plugged. Like, please give me a break. Anyway, Oh my God, she deleted the song. Wow. I love you as well, Queen Patricia. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let me see. D Hobbs Rules 76. Okay, let me try that again. Babes, why you change your name? Welcome to the lives. How are you? I cannot I can't put it together, babe, but welcome. D Hobbs Rule 76, I believe is what it says. Hey ET, it's been a long time since I've seen you in the comments. Where the F you been? Okay, I know that they're playing, not sending out my notifications, but really it's my fault, you guys. I need to get my watch hours up. I've been slacking. And now since my A1 day ones are starting to come in, I know some of y'all was already here, but they coming in, y'all. Barb City got something to tell y'all. If y'all already got the tea off my personal Facebook page, don't put it in the comments, okay? I'm going to tell everybody in due time, but I'm not going to blame my slacking on my vacation. There's actually been something going on behind the scenes that I'm just now finding out. And so now I could blame that. Okay, so that's what we gonna do. But anyways, welcome ET. Hi Lee, how are you, babes? They said driving and caught the live. Period. Thank you for coming in. Be careful. Don't be in my comments too much while you're driving. I appreciate you coming in. ET says, sorry, I've been MIA. I had to take a break from social media. Baby, I get it. I get it. Period. Okay. Um, Lemon Layman Fitzgerald 2779. Welcome to the live. It says Glow definitely got a lot of work done. Compare F and F to what you know about me videos. Hey babe. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know if it's makeup. I don't know if the butt was made in the gym, but Glorilla looks good. She looks good, and I hope that she stops here. But ET says, catch me up. So we're about to get into the razzle dazzle on Nicki Minaj. But as far as catching you up, just know, babe, for the next like few videos, we're going to be doing a lot of catching up, breaking stuff down, going over receipts, all that good stuff. Okay. Estelia, thank you for dropping the tea in the chash chow. You know, we always getting into the tea. Um, Patricia just loves me, y'all. She says she is her sister's keeper, period. Okay, thank you. And Elta Cooking 79 said, what's new on the food truck? So just know I am buying my truck this year sometime in March or April. And then I'm gonna pay my zoning fees and things like that. And I'm gonna do my grand opening. So just know that it's coming. It's coming. All right. So I got my cleaning business. I got Barb City. I got my food truck coming on. Like your girl be doing a lot of stuff. So just pray for me. And I'm gonna be doing all of this while doing something I ain't gonna tell y'all today. But just know y'all got so much little content, little cute content coming up. But anyway, let's get into the razzle dazzle on Nicki Minaj. Thank you everybody for commenting on this video and showing so much love. Please don't forget to like this video as well, you guys. Please assist me with getting my watch hours back up. Patricia says the queen of tacos, period. So let me tell y'all something before we get in the razzle dazzle. So I was in ATL, right? And I had the best tacos. They're the burrito tacos, but they actually got meat in them. Like where I'm from, they be stingy as hell with the meat, and the whole taco be tasting like mozzarella cheese. Then I got home and I went straight to Santiago's and I got three tacos and a handheld burrito. Then the next day, I got a Dorito taco, two crunchy tacos, a soft taco, and a Mexican pizza. If you guys do not know what I'm about to tell y'all in a few days, y'all, your girl has been on one. Okay. Patricia also said, run up the likes. Please, you guys, show this video love. Okay. Et said I should see 34 likes. No, for real though. But you know what, y'all got to remember, my haters be pulling up to my videos, right? So if my haters are pulling up to my videos, they're not gonna like it. They're just gonna sit and watch. Like, it's so funny because I recently found out that a lot of my haters follow Barb City. I don't know how I found out, but I actually got to see a lot of my followers on Facebook and YouTube. And a lot of my haters that know me in real life follow Barb City, y'all. They just never comment and stuff. It's so funny. And they think I can't see it. Anyway, let's get into this razzle dazzle on Nicki Minaj. Now, the blogs was really trying it when it came to Nicki Minaj's house and them trying to say, oh, they're gonna force sell the house. Nicki Minaj is broke. That's why she can't pay 500K. Da 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 da. I kept telling them Nicki Minaj is gonna pay it when she gets ready to pay it. Nicki Minaj is gonna make that man wait. Okay. And not only did Nicki Minaj do what the F she wanted to do, right? But she waited till the very last minute to give that man that money because she knows that he didn't deserve the money in the first place, right? So to everybody who's been sitting online thinking that they was having a key, thinking that, Nicki Minaj's house is $20 million house was about to get seized and sold over $500,000 was crazy. People saying, oh, she's broke. That's why she can't afford to pay it. You guys are so slow, right? She literally said out of her own mouth that she did not get the court papers for court, which means that's why she missed court. And that's why that man got that judgment that he got. It's because Nicki Minaj did not show up to court. So obviously, we know that they were not willing to hear what she had to say as far as the paperwork went. But we also know that Nicki Minaj waited till the very last minute to pay that man that money. And we know Nicki Minaj did it because she's Nicki Minaj and that's what the F she wanted to do. She thought to herself, okay, I'm going to have to pay this man money that he does not deserve. He knows what he's doing. He knows we didn't get those court papers. So he's going to wait all the way until these people say they're going to sell my house and then some. Like Nicki Minaj literally let everybody online have their key. She let all these blogs post all these negative things, all these lies about her house being sold just to say, okay, it's time, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pay it. Okay, okay, that's literally what she did. And the fact that all these court fees and fines and all these things, like that man ain't gonna see the full $500,000. He ain't gonna see it. So Nicki Minaj definitely knew what she was doing. I find that a mother effing key, child. Like, wow. Let me see. Oh, wait. First of all, before I even read some of y'all's comments, I totally forgot. Let me read this right here. So, Nicki Minaj is to keep her $20 million mansion after she paid the $500,000 judgment owed to her former security guard who accused Kenneth Petty of assault and reportedly paid the money at the last minute. It required us going to the 1 yard line. And then, like I said, that's exactly what Nicki Minaj was going to do. I told y'all. She's making that man wait because she said what the F she said. You're not about to be in a rush to spend my money. You're not about to do that. So until I get good and ready to pay you, like she waited until the judge was about to sign the paper to sell her house and was like, okay, that's enough. I'll pay it. You guys really thought you was about to have a key. Like, y'all really thought them headlines was coming. Nicki Minaj's $20 million house sold and seized over $500,000 that she couldn't afford to pay. Her ex security guard, you y'all really thought y'all had it. Oh my God, I'm screaming. Yikes. Whew, what a bummer for y'all. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lee, for my 9.99 super chat. How do I put that on the screen? Hold on. Okay. Okay, it's on the screen. Thank you, Lee, for my 9.99 super chat, babes. Thank you, thank you. They said, love me some Barb City Gang, Queen Teens. Period. Okay. It's always gonna give that. It's always gonna give that. Like it's never gonna be a switch up. Wait till we get to this next topic because I'm about to drag some of the barbs for sure. Like I'm definitely about to drag some of the barbs. All the barbs that are turning on Nicki Minaj, y'all are whack as hell, yo. Like, I feel like y'all was waiting for a reason to turn on the queen. And y'all are gonna know exactly why I feel that way in just a mother effing second. But again, thank you, Lee, for my 9.99 super chat. I love you as well. Thank you for always being here. And let me read some of these comments and then I will put that back up. Hold on. I gotta scroll all the way up so I can see y'all. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay. Y'all were commenting a lot. Okay, so it won't let me go any further than Miranda's comment right here. So if you're in the live and I have not already welcomed you, or if your comment is above the one I'm about to read, just repost it and hopefully I'm able to see it after that. But Miranda says she's a lot smarter than they give her credit for. They wish they can keep on dream. Wait, they wish they can keep on dreaming. That will never happen to Nicki. I agree. Like I kept telling them, Nicki Minaj is not broke. Hi, Queen Ari Jackson. Welcome to the live, babes. I absolutely love seeing you come in. Welcome, 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 Queen. Miranda also wait, I didn't even read what Ari said. Let me go back. Oh, okay. She just said, hey everyone, hello. Miranda also said, right, she didn't get served properly. That's why she stalled it. Excuse me, that's why she stalled it. Exactly. She literally said that she did not receive the paperwork for court, and that's why she was not there. So she stalled it because her and her lawyers wanted an opportunity to tell the judge that they were not properly served. But since the judge chose not to listen to Nicki Minaj said, okay, I could care less what the internet is saying, but we about to wait this out. You're not getting this money till I say you're getting the money. Okay. ET says, and don't get me started on Hollywood Unlocked. Like Jason went, your big, nasty, flat footed, not. I'm sorry, y'all. ETV, oh what? I be needing they messy in the comments. They be so messy. I love it. They said, don't get me started on Hollywood Unlocked. Like Jason, your big, nasty, flat footed, knock kneed in, caught stealing from the county, excuse me, but he needs a bigger net. He got bigger fish to fry. No, seriously. Why is nobody talking about Jason Lee? Like, Jason Lee got the nerve to try to call somebody broke when you stealing from the county. You stealing from the county. You just got exposed for stealing money. Unauthorized funds being used for your parties, okay? And you up here calling someone broke. It's insane. It's absolutely just you're projecting, basically. Okay. Um, Miranda also says she's damn right. I'm glad it tanked. Wait, Why did I say tanked? I'm glad it's taken care of. Hopefully, this will be the end of it now. I don't think it is. Y'all know it's not. Let me see. Let me keep going down in these comments. We got more razzle dazzle to get into on the queen. Miranda also said the haters really thought they were eating with that, but Nikki gagged them. Exactly. They thought they was about to have a key. They was like they was already posting stuff before the court before the damn court hearing talking about Nikki's house is sold. Um exactly, Patricia. Where the 950K Richard Million somehow she broke. ET says to ever think she was broke is crazy, especially richest female rapper alive. Okay, billionaire Barbie. Let's be so for real right now. Sierra Content, welcome to the live. Love how Nikki let her haters think they had a win. She always does that. That's why I love her. We always get the last laugh. Estelle yourself, whoo, ciao, exactly. um, Sierra Content said Nicki Minaj trolled the F out of them. I definitely agree. And let me tell y'all, so instead of just saying, like, okay, Nicki Minaj paid the $500,000 that was owed and now her house is not at risk, they're still trying to find a negative. They're like, Nicki Minaj loses court hearing and is forced to pay $500,000. Da, 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 da. Like, just say the lady paid the damn money. Y'all want somebody to click on y'all's post so bad. Miranda says, how is she broke when she is the highest selling rapper and grows so much money on tour? They so damn slow. Even her biggest haters, DJ Vlad, who doesn't even like her, knew it was BS. It's like I don't listen to anything on Nicki Minaj. Like all the negativity, I don't even listen to it no more. I don't go back and forth with these people. These people know Nicki Minaj is not broke. They know she's not fat. They know she's not ugly. They know she's not on powder. They know all of these things, you guys. So it's like I don't know. Let me see. Thank you, Ari, for using my Chucky dolls in the comments. Period. I love that so much. Let me see. What other comments we got before we move forward? Crandall Williams says that's Miss Petty for you. Period. The last name is definitely fitting. Miranda says I'm tired of them saying that about her. Nikki outsmarted them. Good. I know they so mad. It's one thing not to like her, but to say this about her is crazy on another level. I agree. Let me see, y'all. There's a lot of comments. So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of comments, you guys. I really want to get into the next topic, but ET says, and to be dragged, hold on, and to be dragging it as if Nikki herself did it. But because it was Zoo, it's the end of the world. I agree. I feel like they're always dragging Nicki Minaj for something someone else did. And then they're just blowing it out of proportion like Kenneth Petty assaulted. Like, okay, people don't fight. Like, y'all act like y'all never been in an altercation. Y'all never been in a fight before. Like, come on. The only difference is these people can sue Nicki because she has money. Miranda says, right, they can't stand to see her win and get vindicated. They want her to be as miserable as they are. Okay, you guys, so let's move forward. And yes, finally, we are going to get into. Now, first of all, if you're just now getting here, like I said, I've been on vacation and I have something really big to tell you guys soon. All right. So just know that we are catching up during this live and we are catching up in our next few videos. Nobody breaks things down like me. So although you guys already have the tea, I'm telling you, my opinion is still very much needed. Okay. With that being said, our next topic is going to be on Don Lemon. Okay. Now, as you guys know, and can see right here. Hold on. Don Lemon and his crew decided to go to a church that was actively having service, you guys, with kids and families and everybody there. Now, I'm not pushing my political. Oh my goodness. I'm not pushing my beliefs on anybody. I don't care what you guys believe in. I love all of you guys. I'm not going to be, trying to put anybody down, but this is about something that happened. And yes, with that being said, Don Lemon went into a church with his crew and they basically interrupted a church service that was going on, like I said, with family and kids, and basically did a protest and ended up ruining the service. So this says breaking. Nicki Minaj blasted Don Lemon on social media, demanding he be thrown in jail after he was seen reporting from an anti-ICE protest that interrupted a church service in Minneapolis slash St. Paul. She said, throw him in jail. Minaj called Lemon a thug and demanded lock him up for his presence, even though Lemon says he was just journalizing the protest, not participating in it. Now, he was dragged for that, trying to say, oh, I was just journalizing and things like that. It was very obvious that he was a part of the protest. And we are going to get into some of those comments. But Nicki Minaj responded to the video that was going around. Now, speaking of the video, take a look at this screenshot. I cannot, will not, shall not play that video here. Definitely because I don't know if I'll get in trouble with YouTube, but also it's long and it's like, it's heartbreaking, y'all. It really is. Like, regardless of what another person believes in, everybody has a right to think for themselves. That's the point that Nicki Minaj and everybody is trying to make. Like, everybody has a right to think for themselves and believe whatever they want to believe in. If you choose not to believe in something, that's your business. Nobody's trying to kill you for not believing in something. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, this is the video. As you guys can see here, I did repost it on my Twitter if you want to watch it. You can also go to this person's Twitter right here. But they said, what happened today in Minnesota was demonic. It should be called out for what it is. These people are so lost, they don't even know who or what they are fighting for. So that is the video that has been going around. And not just that, another video of Don Lemon speaking to the pastor himself has also been going around. He kind of sort of threatened the pastor during the interview. Like, it was really intense, right? Well, Nicki Minaj ended up posting this to her Twitter, and we're about to get deep into this right here because, like I said, some of the barbs got me effed up. So she said, Don, cotton lemon is disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Now, now, let me really get my thoughts together before I get into what it is I'm about to say, okay? Because it is very much important. I want you guys to know I don't agree with what took place in that church. I believe that people should be able to think for themselves and have their very own beliefs, and I don't believe it's anyone's business. Nobody's doing wrong for, excuse me, I keep like hiccuping. Nobody's doing wrong for having their own beliefs, right? Everybody's allowed to think with their own mind. Like, let me further explain what it is I'm trying to say. If you're allowed to believe that this is wrong, why am I not allowed to believe that it's right? You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody must think the same or else And it's simply not reality. You need to leave people alone and allow them to worship and believe in whatever they want to worship and believe in. How is that hurting you? How is that harming you if you're not believing in it? You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, me continuing to believe in something and teaching my kids to believe in something has nothing to do with what you believe in and what you're teaching your kids to believe in. Leave people the fuck alone. If they want to go to church, let them go to church. If they want to worship that fucking pebble outside on the ground, let them do that. How is that hurting you? Okay? That's the whole point that Nicki Minaj is trying to make here. But anyway, let's lean into the cock sucking part and why a lot of the transgender community is all of a sudden so hurt by this, right? So, first of all, after Nicki Minaj posted this, you seen people like this, TMZ, and everybody posting, oh, Nicki Minaj attacks Don Lemon with a homophobic slur after church incident in Minnesota. Like, when did telling someone that they're an cocksucker become homophobic? Like, we have been saying that for so long. And all the Barbs trying to use this as a reason to dislike Nicki Minaj. So were we not on Queen Radio giving out cockucker awards? Like, we've literally been saying that for years. Nicki Minaj literally just called Jay-Z a cocksucker and nobody said anything. But all of a sudden, it means something different because she's talking to a man that sucks cock. Like, does he not suck cock? Like, like, I can't make this up. So everybody like, oh, I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan anymore because she said this, that, and the third. Y'all was just looking for a reason to dislike her. I posted a video the other day while I was on vacation, and I told you guys a conversation that I was having with two other people. I really, really, really want you guys to check it out. It was like my second before last video, but it's a prime example of people getting away with telling transgenders to go be an effing boy and things like that. And everybody's picking at every single thing Nicki Minaj says. I understand Nicki Minaj is an icon, right? She's held at higher standards. I totally get it. I totally get it. Oh my God. I totally get it. But holding her at higher standards and not treating her like she's higher up and higher standards, it just doesn't go together for me. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, um, Nicki Minaj was dragged for saying the sucker part as if not only is he actually a cocksucker, but we've been saying that on Queen Radio. Nicki Minaj has been saying that on Twitter. Why all of a sudden is it a homophobic slur? Because Nicki Minaj said it? It's ridiculous. How many people in your life have you heard say, oh, you're a cocksucker? Like, come on. I'm a cocksucker. oh, oh my God. Oh, that was funny. That was a good one. Oh my God. Because it's like, am I not? Like, do I not up my man? Like, come on. A homophobic slur? Like, you guys, please, I'm still going to say it. I'm still going to say it. Period. So if you're one of the people right now running around saying that cocker is a homophobic slur, you gonna be mad at me, baby, because I'm gonna keep saying it. Period. That's it. That's all. Cardi B gets away with saying the word retarded over and over and over again. Nobody ever says anything. But let me sit on my platform and say, oh, that was retarded. Y'all are going to drag me for filth. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's BS. we were we was just giving out cocksucker awards, literally. We literally made a thing out of it. And now y'all talking about, oh, I'm not a Nicki fan no more because she said this. Like, shut the up. Shut your crybaby ass the fuck up. Like, straight up. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, Nicki Minaj then turned around and posted this right here. Because again, Nicki Minaj is very much strategic. She knows what she's doing. She knows that they only talk about certain things that she says because they want to be able to paint a picture. They want to be able to throw off the general public. You see what I'm saying? So Nicki Minaj does certain things just so that the blogs would post about it. So about her saying the sucker. Okay, this is what she said in response. LOL. And I purposely wrote it that way because I knew that that would be the only way to get the suckers to post about it. They would have all collectively ignored the despicable behavior displayed by Lemonhead. I'm glad they're angry. They're about to get angrier. Okay. And is that not true? Is that not true? Nobody would be talking about what Don Lemon did inside of that church unless Nicki Minaj said something about it. Nicki Minaj is the one that gets the internet talking. It is what it is. It's Nicki Minaj and the Barb's internet. And Twitter, it's our app. Period. That's it. That's all. We run Twitter. Period. We can make anything pop on Twitter. Period. Okay. When Nicki Minaj is offline and silent, the girls cannot sell. Why? Because if Nicki Minaj is offline, everybody's offline. There's no reason for them to be there. Nicki Minaj knows that. That's why she goes on hiatus at certain times. Y'all got to pay the F attention. Because when she knows everybody's going to try to use her name for headlines to get people online so that they could possibly scroll over a promo for somebody's stuff, Nicki Minaj ain't having that. She knows how powerful she is. And with that being said, this is a prime example of Nicki Minaj cutting her grass and getting rid of the snakes, okay? If you're a true Barb, then you know Nicki Minaj calls everybody a cocksucker. She just called Jay-Z a cocksucker. She literally gives out cocksucking awards, okay? She literally gives out Donkey of the Day awards. This is not anything new. Nicki Minaj's been doing this for years. So if you are a part of the LGBTQ community and the Barb's community, and you're now saying, "Oh, I'm done effing with Nicki Minaj because she said this, that, and the third," you was never effing with Nicki Minaj because you would know that Nicki Minaj talks like that. Actually, everybody from New York talks like that. Let's be so for real. Like, what are y'all even saying? So, like Nicki Minaj said there, they wouldn't have never put out what Don Lemon said if Nicki Minaj did not speak on it the way that she did. Didn't nobody even post about Don Lemon running into that church and acting the way that they did until Nicki Minaj called him out. And now it's, oh, Nicki Minaj blasted Don Lemon for this, that, and the third. But let's get into something even deeper on Don Lemon. But before we do that, I do want to read. My nose is starting to run, y'all. I'm sorry. Just wait till y'all find out what I got to tell y'all. Everything's going to make sense. I promise. So let's get into some of the comments really quick. And then we got to get into some stuff on Don Lemon. Because why is nobody talking about what we're about to get into. But Don Lemon can sit on his platform and say all these crazy, wild things about Nicki Minaj, calling her an undocumented citizen, saying that she's not black, and all these things. But yet, nobody's talking about the legal side of Don Lemon's life. So, with that, this comment says, so now cussing is homophobia? Y'all need to cut it out. Another person said, where's the lie? You do SD. Dude, look, you ran into a church during service with the mob. You know exactly what the F you did. Ain't nobody on your side but sheep and lunatics, dude. This is a Christian nation, and what you did needs accountability. Plus, you made a whole entire video about her, as in Nicki Minaj. You're triggered as F, okay? Let's read this one. They are grasping at straws, twisting headlines to turn Nicki Minaj's LGBTQ community of Barb's against her. At TMZ and at Harvey Levine TMZ are straight up lying and pushing fake headlines. Nicki always supported her gay fans. She never said anything homophobic. Stop the clickbait smears and manufactured outrage. Meanwhile, crickets on real terrorism. Don Lemon joining a mob that stormed a church mid service, disrupting worship and terrorizing Christians over bogus claims. That's the targeted attack on faith y'all ignore. Barbs, please report the post. Lock down Don Lemon, okay? Another person said, hold on. Let me hold on, you guys. My bad. I'm doing something so that my stuff is not covered at the top where I can't see it. So give me just a second. Where is it? Come on. Okay, here we are. Or did I already read that? I did already read it, but I'm going to read it again. So it says, what happened today in Minnesota was demonic. It should be called out for what it is. These people are so lost, they don't even know who or what they are fighting for. And this one says, imagine storming a church to stop an ongoing service with your protest and thinking you're the good guys. This is vile. Now, Don Lemon did respond to what Nicki Minaj had to say. And as you guys can imagine, over here on Barb City, I don't give up what he had to say, and we're not going to play it. But this is a screenshot of the video, and he was responding to Nicki Minaj, and he was basically talking about Nicki Minaj's husband and her brother, what everybody does because they don't have anything on Nicki Minaj herself. So they always bring up people around her, right? So let's get into what was said in response to Don Lemon's response to Nicki Minaj. So first, I'm going to read this. It says, this is the same man who goes home every day to his white husband, yet parades himself as pro black, questioning black people's authenticity, oh my God, authenticity, and telling others to prove their blackness while feeling bold enough to speak on Nicki Minaj. This is an alcoholic who was fired, and y'all know the receipts are coming, just wait. This is an alcoholic who was fired from a 17-year career because of a long documented pattern of misogyny, hostility, and disturbing behavior. Multiple women in the workplace culture were engaged in aggressive, abusive, and violent behavior, including incidents where colleagues said they felt threatened, intimidated, or physically unsafe. Add to that, he joked at Bill Cosby's victim and asked her why she didn't use her teeth. Okay? And yes, Allegations of abuse towards both women and men have followed him publicly for years, especially after a bartender said he was harassed by him in 2019. Major anti Semitism, I hope I said that right, awareness organizations publicly condemned him after he stated that black and brown Jews don't exist, erasing entire communities and histories in one sentence, something he was called out for immediately. Lock him up. So let's get into some of those receipts. The first one, Don Lemon's misogyny at CNN exposed malicious texts mocking female co-workers and diva-like behavior. Okay? Another one, Jewish groups condemn CNN's Don Lemon for remarks suggesting black and brown Jews do not exist. Another one, Don Lemon is being sued by a man over alleged assault last summer at a Hamptons dive bar. And last but not least, hold on. And I'm not gonna read through this too much, but in this paragraph, this is when Don Lemon basically was talking about Bill Cosby's and told the why didn't you use your teeth? Why didn't you bite his ick if you didn't want to perform or X? Lemon continued. If you didn't want to do it, in other words, you really wanted it. Okay? This is the same Don Lemon that everybody's dragging Nicki Minaj for. And this is exactly why the Barbs will continue to stand with her.
Back the fuck up, and I'm gonna do you like Will Smith. This my knuckle.
Okay? Imagine a man that was accused of all of these things, having to bring up Nicki Minaj's husband and her brother. Why can't you say anything about Nicki Minaj? You see how the Barbs were able to find all those things about you? Those things are about Don Lemon himself, and nobody's talking about it. But yet, everybody's talking about Nicki Minaj and her husband, or Nicki Minaj and her brother. Okay. And again, it makes sense. You guys have absolutely nothing that you guys can say about Nicki Minaj herself. I get it. I totally understand. Okay. At the same time, y'all know Barb City is gonna mother effing clock the T. Okay. This man ran up in a church while a church was worshiping and having service, had kids crying. Regardless of what you guys believe in, people are allowed to have their own beliefs. People are allowed to think for themselves. I'm sorry that you guys are not capable of thinking for yourself. And I'm sorry that you guys would rather be followers instead of doing your due diligence, okay, to find out what it is you want to believe in or whatever the case may be. But nobody on this planet has a right to do what Don Lemon and his mom and his mob did. Nobody has a right to scare nobody's children while they're trying to worship God. Nobody has a right to tell someone else that what they're doing and what they're worshiping in is not right. And they have to die because they believe in those things. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you wonder why certain people don't want to stand with a certain group of people, because you guys do not respect people as being their own individual. That's y'all's problem. That's why it's hard to get a group of people to follow y'all. It's because you're not leading correctly. You're not leading correctly. Somebody's not going to allow you to lead them into the ground. Just like if somebody has true beliefs in something and you believe in someone else, they have a right not to agree with what you're saying. They have a right to say, I don't want them as a leader because they don't believe in what I believe in. And to sit here and say that every individual has to speak the same, has to believe in the same things or else is ridiculous. It's crazy. It's absolutely not reality. Just think of something, just one thing happening in your life that you disagree with, right? And everybody telling you, "Oh, you will see what everybody else sees, or you're gonna or you don't deserve to sit here and have this service because you're not believing in what we're telling you." But yet you get to believe in what you believe in. That's crazy. Just listen to how that sounds. Listen to how that sounds. You have a thought in your head that you believe in, right? That's your truth. That's what you believe in, right? And you feel like you're right. So who are you to tell the next person that has their own thought and their own belief and their feeling of being right? Who are you to tell them that they're wrong? Believe in what you want to believe in and leave everybody else to do the same in their life. Like, leave them alone. Like, y'all really be crossing boundaries for real. That's the problem that people are having. Like, I don't have a problem with being taught something, but are you teaching correctly? Right? Because you coming in my service, interrupting my service, shutting down my worshiping is not going to make me want to listen to what you're trying to say. It's not going to make me feel like you're right. It's going to make me feel like I'm scared of you and you're on bullshit and I want you to get as far away as possible. That's what that's going to cause. Nobody's going to want to listen to what it is you're trying to teach. When you're coming in my church threatening our pastor, does that make sense? Like I said, nobody breaks stuff down like Barb City. Y'all are genuinely mad at the wrong person, not only for thinking for themselves, but y'all are really mad at Nicki Minaj for something she's been saying for years. Something that we literally pulled up to Queen Radio just to enjoy. Now y'all mad about it? Get a fucking grip. Straight up, get a grip. Y'all's backbones are literally cotton balls and toothpicks. Like, get a grip. Damn. And y'all know I did my big one where I got 66 new comments. So like my video. Like my video. Okay? Like my video, share my video link to y'all's platforms. Because everybody needs to hear this. Stop hindering the word from being heard. Everybody needs to hear this. So, with that being said, I got 68 new comments. I'm not going to be able to read all of them. Okay. Um, if I didn't already welcome you guys to the live and I don't see your name this time, I'm going through the comments. I apologize. Welcome to the live. And if I don't get to your comment, I apologize for that as well. Okay. But let me read some things that were said. Miranda says, right, we're allowed to be free thinkers. Exactly. That's why this is America. Okay. Aries said he went and got a lawyer. Now he's scared. Oh, he want to sue now. You want to sue now. Miranda says Don Lemon is the last one that should be talking after everything he's done. His stuff ain't clean. Neither are his stuff ain't clean either. He needs to shut the F up. That's the same thing with DL Hughley. DL Hughley didn't even believe that his daughter was raped, and he decided to stand with his friend, his longtime friend, and completely ignored his daughter's cries, but you got the nerve to speak on Nicki Minaj's husband? Like, please. And again, the general public should respond to what DL Hughley said with just that. But instead, they team in on dragging Nicki Minaj. It doesn't make sense. Delray Desi says, I love when Nicki gags haters and the duds. Paris versus Pepe. Welcome to the live. Thank you for watching from our Facebook channel. Our Facebook. You are appreciated. Let me see. ET says, and to be dragging it. Wait, did I already read this? Yeah, I already read that. So let me scroll down. Okay. Hold on. Miranda said what he said about her was so distasteful. He's a misogynistic woman hater. He's gotten fired in the past for making disrespectful comments towards women. Okay, we already got into that. Crandall says only a thug would barge into a church like that. She ain't lied. I agree. Farrah Hazard, welcome to the live, babes. I've missed you. She said, amen, sister. Thank you for watching from our Facebook page. Ari also said, amen. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. I'm looking for the good comments. My everything says Mega Minaj tanked. See, this is what I mean, you guys. They just say anything. Like they know that this is not true. They just say anything. And it's like, why even sit in the comments and go back and forth when you could seriously just be like, Nicki Minaj just had the highest selling female rap tour of 2020. Sorry. Just wait till I tell y'all. Nicki Minaj just had the highest selling female rap tour of all time, okay? She released Pink Friday 2 in December during Christmas, and it was the highest selling female rap album of 2023 and 2024, okay? Not just that, nobody has been able to outsell Nicki Minaj's numbers. Nicki Minaj is still the most awarded rapper, not female rapper, most awarded rapper of all time. Okay. Not just that. Nicki Minaj is the richest female rapper to mother effing date, the highest streamed, the most requested, and somehow we're supposed to believe Mr. Everything behind his little YouTube thing. Like, shut the up. Okay. Nicki Minaj, and wait till I read her stats, you guys. Nicki Minaj literally just broke her and Drake's tie. She has the most number ones on the Billboard Digital Rap Sales chart. Okay. And what's crazy about that is that's simply from the Barbs just wanting to make her happy. Oh, we want to do something. You guys, we're buying My Life. Let's send My Life to number one. Nicki Minaj was just charting consecutively on iTunes. Like, stop it. Stop. All right. Now, let's move. And then they said, who gives an F? You, babe. That's why you're here, beloved. Like, anyway, Crandall said she had the balls to say what most people are scared to say. I agree. She said what everybody else is scared to say. Ari says they can relate to Cardi. Nicki stands for something, so they're gonna pick the one that's on their level every time. I'm gonna choose Nicki every time, and I don't give a F who gets mad. 327-26. Nicki Minaj 6. Okay. Nicki Minaj has literally been the reigning queen of rap for over 17 years. Okay. 17 years. No female rapper has had a run like Nicki Minaj. Okay. Period. Point blank. That's it. That's all. Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. Period. That's it. Okay. Am I the Drama was an album that was sold for $4.99, yo. That shit is less than a fucking Happy Meal. And you want me to congratulate this clown? She was doing meet and greets for $4.99. You were able to take a picture with Cardi B. All you had to do was buy her album that was $4.99. She had a court trial going on. She had a divorce going on. She was pregnant by a new man. This girl pulled out every last stop to outsell Pink Friday 2 and failed to do so. I don't care what's happening right now today. Okay? I don't care. First week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week, sixth week, seventh week, eighth week. I don't care what's happening with that $4. Imagine charging 69 cents to $1.49 for one whole song, right? Imagine selling a full album for $4.99 and then giving out $5 coupons. And Mr. Everything is in my comments talking about an Am I the Drama? Shall please get on. Oh my God. Okay. Delray Desi said, I made sure to screenshot that one post that asked Barb's to repost so I could post it on Facebook when the live ends. Thank you. Let me see. Let me go down. I agree. Don Lemon is trash. I agree. I agree. I'm trying to see some comments from people I haven't read yet. ET says between Instagram and Facebook, I be sick at them comments. And most of the people that be tearing her down is our own people. And yet the love P Valley, aka Miss, they love P Valley, aka Miss Wap. And see, that's my thing. So if you guys literally missed the last video that I did, okay, in my videos, the recent ones, the thumbnail is a photo of Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Check it out. It's like my second before last video. Please, you guys, check that out. It will literally blow your minds. It's something that actually happened, like a conversation that I actually had about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And just you guys will completely understand the severity of the delusional people running around here dragging Nicki Minaj and allowing Cardi B to do the same exact thing. It was disgusting. Just wait till you guys hear the video. Just wait. Go on over to my videos, look at my most recent videos, and you will see exactly what I mean. Hi, Marty B. Welcome to the live, Marty. Welcome. How are you, Queen? I love seeing you in the comments. It's been a minute. Welcome, welcome. ET says Nikki is never leaving my playlist, just like I think you meant to put she, just like she ain't left the people on Twitter. Wait, okay. Nikki is never leaving my playlist, just like the ain't left the people on Twitter dragging her. No matter what you like her or not, it's a Nicki hit and a Duds playlist. In a Duds playlist. Okay, babes, you messed up on that one, but it's okay. I agree. No matter if anyone likes Nicki or not, there's always a Nicki song in a Duds playlist. I totally agree. Um Crandall said cult behavior. I agree, babes. They are a cult, huh? Delray Desi says some folks need to learn to agree to disagree instead of trying to force their opinions slash beliefs on others. I agree. Like, let everybody just have their own thought. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, what's the problem? CVT Production says, I'm great. I'm gray. I'm gay. It's never been a slur. They're making it up. Exactly. People been calling people cocksuckers all my life. Like, my mom says that still to this day, and I'm still going to say it as well. Okay. Let me see. Who is this? Let me see. There's Peterson 5552. Welcome to the live, babes. Welcome, welcome. If you're not already, please subscribe, like my video. But hi, Barb City from St. Martin. Sorry if I said that wrong. My goodness. Cloud9, where have you been? Where have you been? Hey, 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 hey. Cloud9, I got some news for all of y'all, but I ain't going to tell y'all today. But you are someone that I'm excited to tell. But she said, I finally made it. How I missed this. Hashtag Barb City, hashtag Queen Nicki Minaj. Yes, Queen, you missed it, but don't be afraid to rewind. I have been going live every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. You guys know I was on vacation, so I did recently miss some lives, but I go live every weekday at 6 in the morning again with the daily affirmations. Cloud9, I remember you being a part of those videos, and you used to always bring the best daily affirmations. So I would love to see you there every day at 6 a.m. with daily affirmations. And then, of course, we will have our messy videos and things like that. Okay. I miss you, Cloud9. I miss you, girl. Oh my God. Okay. Delray Desi says, I timed out Mr. Everything for 24 hours, but her comments still showed up because it's probably a bot. It's probably a bot. Aries says, okay, they are so slow. I agree. Okay. So there are a lot of comments, you guys, and I'm sorry if I was not able to see your comment and welcome you in. Let me see. There's a Peterson said, I love you, girl. I love you too, babes. Period. I'm sorry if I was not able to welcome you in. If you just got here, don't be afraid to rewind the video. But this was definitely a good live. Um, I hope that you guys liked it. And speaking of likes, don't be afraid to like the video. And just a little bit of tea before we get up out of here. I will be posting a video in a couple of hours. Don't miss it. We have a lot of catching up to do. Remember that Barb City is not only on YouTube, we are also on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok as well. We are on Facebook too, but remember on Facebook and Facebook only, our thumbnail is pink and black instead of the white and pink that you see here over here on Barb City. Make sure that you guys are following the real Barb City. I do have some imposters and I do not want you guys to get scammed, okay? Also, my Queen of Tacos YouTube channel and Facebook page, if you guys want to follow us there. Um, we do taco reviews and stuff like that, or I like serve my family, we eat stuff like that. It's called Queen of Tacos, and you will see a picture of me both on YouTube and Facebook for the thumbnail. Also, check out my merch at www.therealbarbcity.com. If you guys are a part of my members only, my investor is going to be doing something special for you guys. So be looking out for my members only posts. If you guys don't know, my members only is only $2.99 a month if you guys want to join. It's not $40, $29.99 like everybody else. It is literally $2.99. If you join, I will shout you out in the next live. And like I've been saying this entire video, I found something out yesterday, y'all, and I have something to tell you guys. I'm gonna wait it out just a few days and let my excitement, just gather me, and then I'm gonna tell everybody. But yeah, babe, do you have anything to say? Barb City says yes. Cloud or the Barb City. Delray Desi said Cloud Nine got me singing Rihanna. Where have you been all my life? Speaking of Rihanna, hi Joy Washington. Hey babes, welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. You are gonna have to rewind. But you guys, I just got the cutest Savage X Fenty jumpsuit while I was in Atlanta. And I also got like their deal for the panties. It's like 5 pairs of panties for X amount of dollars. Oh my gosh, I am officially hooked to Savage X Fenty. So now I'm like a Michael Kors Coach Savage X Fenty girl. Like, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be a vibe, you guys. But anyway, this live was lit. I appreciate you being here. I'm about to lay down until I gotta get my kids from school. And if y'all know my tea, if y'all seen it on my personal Facebook page, don't tell anybody over here on Barb City Gang. I will tell them soon. But anyway, I am about to get the F up out of here. Please be looking forward to my daily videos, my live videos that I do in the morning at 6 a.m. If you guys can remember how good those daily affirmation videos got, okay, be there or be mother effing square, and don't ever think just because we're doing daily affirmations and we're being positive and stuff, I will still drag up itch for Nicki Minaj. So don't ever think that the vibe is going to change, okay? One more thing, let me read what Cloud9 said. Haha, I've been dodging and ducking strays all last year, but this year, like Nikki said, I send shots, send them back, or flee the scene. Blessings this year to all. Queen Nicki Minaj, Barb City. We love you, Cloud9, and we totally understand. We love seeing you back in the comments. Hi, Latrasha. Welcome to the live, Queen. She said, at work, but been listening. Such a good live. All David needed was a rock for Gallon. Nikki covered. I want to know about the cover up on Cardi calling a 4-year old a B. It was in LA Times. Okay. I'll have that for you in the next video. Don't even trip. ET says heavy on lay down. Yes, because tell me why. Right before I started this video, I was caved. I'm not even gonna lie, I was so asleep and I was sleeping good as hell. I'm about to keep doing that. Delray Desi said hashtag Liddy. Sis, I loved it and kiss my nephew and niecey poos for me. I sure will. Kiss my nephew as well, sis. Kiss my nephew. I'll call you later. Sorry I couldn't come see you while I was in Atlanta. Like they had my every moment tied up. It was a blast, but trust me, I'm gonna make it happen. Cloud9 says, Barb City, this is our Minaj year. We going hard. White. Period. That's what Nikki said, y'all. Lee, we love you, babes. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh-uh. It's my nephew's birthday. Uh-uh. I had a whole little thing set up for me to be reminded so I could send you something before his birthday. Oh my God. I'm so upset right now. That just made me so upset right now. So I need to get something in the mail for my nephew, girl. Send me your address. I'm disappointed. Make sure he knows that I know it's his birthday, and I'm gonna make sure something happens for him. Cloud9 said I would rather use my $4.99 for a 4 for $4 at Wendy's. Imagine your album being the same price as a 4 for $4. That is funny. Cloud9 saying happy birthday, nephew. Many blessings. God bless you with many more. Amen to that. Aries said, oh, happy birthday. Yes, y'all. Go ahead and send our baby Barb some love. Cloud9 says yes, or Cloud9. Oh my God. Delray Desi says at Cloud9, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Love you. Y'all see how we're a community here? It's so cute. ET said that album was the price of a tank of gas. Stop it. I'm screaming. Don't get the Barb's dragons, y'all, because once you get them started, it's no going back, bruh. It's no going back. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Let me see what to say. I'm happy I'm here. Thank you, there's a Peterson. I'm happy you're here too, Base. It's always lit like this. It's a community for real. Like we all love each other. Period. We be so turned up. He turned 6 today. Even with them floor seats, they couldn't see the queen. Yes, Et, wake it up. Wake it up. Okay, you guys, I'm about to get the F up out of here because if these comments keep going, I'm going to keep reading and I'm going to just be here. Thank you, Lola. Hold on. Thank you, Lola Bunny, for dropping my members only emojis in the chat, babes. I appreciate you. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? The little Chucky doll and stuff. I got to get y'all a blunt. I'm going to put a blunt in the chat next, okay? I'm going to put a blunt. Crandall says, all right, Barb City. All right, y'all. All right, Crandall. We gonna see you later, babes. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Okay, you guys. So, thank you for enjoying my mother effing blooper rolls. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunts out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.